Picture yourself on a sunny beach, waves gently lapping at your feet, the ocean sparkles, children laugh, fishermen haul in their catch. It feels peaceful, timeless, but deep below, the earth is restless. Two massive tectonic plates press against each other, pressure building for years. Suddenly, one plate slips, unleashing a powerful underwater earthquake. The seafloor jolts upward, shoving a mountain of water toward the surface. This is no ordinary ripple. It's the start of a tsunami. The ocean has taken a deep, powerful breath. On the surface, everything seems normal, but energy races across the ocean at jet speed, invisible and silent. Boats pass overhead, unaware of the danger below. As the wave nears land, the shallow water transforms it. The peaceful ocean is about to reveal its hidden strength. The giant is waking up. In moments, the world will change. The energy that started deep in the earth is now a force racing toward the shore. The ocean's calm is just a mask. Soon, the true power beneath will be unleashed. The day that began in peace is about to end in chaos. The ocean's deep breath is about to become a roar. This is how tsunamis begin. Quiet, hidden, and unstoppable. The warning signs are subtle, but the consequences are immense. The giant beneath the waves is stirring. Before a tsunami strikes, the ocean often gives a strange warning. Instead of waves crashing, the water pulls back, exposing the sea floor. Wet sand, shells, and stranded fish appear where water once was. This is called a drawback, a dangerous trick of nature. Curious people wander out, not realizing it's a trap. Survivors remember the eerie silence, the sea holding its breath. Sometimes, a low rumble or a whispering wind signals the coming wave. These are the sounds of the tsunami approaching, the ocean's last alarm bell. In ancient times, elders taught, if the sea runs away, you must run too. Head for high ground. Don't look back. Your life is more important than anything left behind. Sadly, many have forgotten these old warnings. Wonder replaces fear, and tragedy follows. The ocean's gift is actually a final warning. The silence is not peace. It's the calm before disaster. The retreating water is the monster's breath in. The next moment, it will exhale with unstoppable force. Listen to the ocean's whispers. They can save your life. The drawback is nature's urgent message: run. Those who heed it survive. Those who don't become part of the ocean's story. The sea's warning is brief, but it is always there. Will you recognize it? After the sea retreats, the giant reveals itself. It doesn't look like a wave. It's a rising wall, stretching across the horizon. The tsunami is the entire ocean coming ashore, carrying the weight of the deep. As it nears, it grows taller, faster, and roars with destruction. The water turns brown, filled with debris and mud. It's a liquid bulldozer. Nothing stands in its way. Trees snap, cars tumble, buildings crumble. The force is unimaginable, a reminder of our fragility. The wave surges inland, flooding streets and homes in seconds. People are swept away, caught in the chaos. Tsunamis often come in series, one wave, then another. The water rushes in, then drags everything back out to sea. The outflow's as deadly as the incoming wave. The beautiful coast becomes a wasteland of mud and debris. The giant's work is swift and merciless. Survivors are left in shock, the world transformed. The tsunami's power is total, nature's reminder of its might. The destruction is not just physical, but emotional. The ocean, once a friend, becomes a force of terror. The giant has awakened, and nothing will ever be the same. In minutes, life is changed forever. The lesson: respect the sea's hidden power, ease. On December 26, 2004, a massive earthquake struck near Sumatra, Indonesia. It was one of the strongest ever recorded, shaking the planet itself. The jolt triggered a tsunami that raced across the Indian Ocean. Waves over 100 feet high slammed into 14 countries. Millions were caught unaware. In Aceh, Indonesia, entire towns vanished in minutes. Survivors clung to debris, separated from loved ones. Martunis, a 7-year-old, survived 21 days adrift, one miracle among thousands of tragedies. Over 230,000 lives were lost. Tourists and locals alike were swept away. The disaster united the world in grief and aid. It exposed the need for better warning systems. The ocean's power was undeniable. The world learned a hard lesson that day. On March 11, 2011, Japan was rocked by its strongest earthquake ever. Even earthquake-ready Tokyo swayed. The quake struck offshore. Everyone knew a tsunami was coming. Sirens blared, but the waves were bigger than anyone imagined. Some reached over 130 feet, crashing over seawalls. Water surged 6 miles inland, swallowing towns. Live cameras showed the destruction in real time. The tsunami triggered a nuclear disaster at Fukushima, forcing mass evacuations. Even with advanced technology, nature proved stronger. Strange stories emerged, ghostly encounters, vanished passengers. These tales reflect the trauma and loss. The spirits of the lost seem to linger. The tsunami left scars, physical and emotional. Japan's resilience was tested, and the world watched. For centuries, people have told stories to explain the ocean's power. In Japan, a giant catfish named Namazu causes earthquakes and tsunamis. In Indonesia, the sea goddess Nyai Roro Kidul punishes disrespect with giant waves. These legends taught respect for nature's force. Some stories were warnings, run to high ground after a quake. On Simeulue Island, the word smong means tsunami. In 2004, islanders remembered their ancestors' stories and survived. Legends often hold life-saving wisdom. Today, science explains tsunamis, but old tales remind us to respect the sea. We are part of nature, not its masters. The ocean's power is mysterious and real. Listening to ancient stories can save lives. The wisdom of the past is still relevant. The sea's legends are warnings we should heed. What causes a tsunami? Not wind, but sudden, massive disturbances. Most tsunamis start with powerful underwater earthquakes. Tectonic plates press together, pressure builds, then one slips, shifting the seafloor in seconds. This thrust pushes a column of water upward, creating waves that radiate outward. Volcanic eruptions and landslides can also trigger tsunamis, but earthquakes are the main cause. In deep ocean, tsunami waves are low and fast, up to 500 miles per hour. Ships barely notice them. Near shore, the waves slow and grow taller, a process called shoaling. A small wave in deep water becomes a towering wall at the coast. Tsunamis strike as a series of surges, not just one wave. The energy is relentless, flooding and reshaping the land. Science helps us understand and prepare, but the ocean's power remains awe-inspiring. After the tsunami, silence reveals the true scale of loss. Towns become wastelands of debris and mud. Rescue teams search for survivors amid the ruins. The emotional toll is immense. Cleanup takes months or years. Entire communities must rebuild from scratch. Survivors face grief and trauma, haunted by memories. Healing is as important as reconstruction. Communities unite, holding memorials and sharing stories. New seawalls, evacuation routes, and warning systems are built. Children learn what to do if the sea recedes. The goal, be ready next time, but the ocean's threat is always present. Rebuilding means living with uncertainty. The sea can never be fully tamed. Tsunamis remind us of our planet's power. They are not evil, just natural forces at work, but they carry a message: respect the earth. Ignoring nature's warnings can be deadly. When the sea pulls back, run. When the ground shakes, seek safety. Ancient stories and modern science both urge us to listen. Technology helps, but people must act. Rising sea levels may make future tsunamis worse. Our actions affect the planet. Disasters force us to rethink our relationship with nature. Tsunamis are stories of loss and survival. The ocean gives and takes. Our job is to listen and learn. Let's remember the lessons of the waves and protect future generations.